Welcome back to more Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we have another Mike Penix and Drake London video. As you know, they pulled off the massive upset last night, beating the Buffalo Bills, and Drake London and Michael Penix hooked up for 10 catches and 158 yards and a touchdown. And Mike and Drake, the connection, get used to hearing it. Matter of fact, I'm going to make that the thumbnail. Penix to London, get used to it. That's going to be the thumbnail. These two, man, are crazy working together. London's basketball background with Pennix's strong arm and them using London in the slot and not just as a strictly outside receiver. Them motioning guys to help Pennix read the coverage. Masterclass. And I didn't see I think I went to sleep in like the first quarter. But when I woke up this morning and finished watching it, I was thoroughly amazed and happy that they pulled this win out because they had a great start. Now, I'm not going to mention another guy that helped them. I'm going to do a separate video on him and his greatness. But London and Pennix, let's get started with those two. Matter of fact, while I'm getting situated, like the video and subscribe if you've not done so. But let's go ahead and get started. First play. 20-yard catch. Got a little motion by Bijan that's going to kind of freeze the linebackers. And they're trying to play cover 3. And you see you got those are your deep 3 guys. And the reason 27 is so tight because he has no threat. So that's why he's so tight. He ain't got no threat back there to him. What I will show you is, let me back it up a little bit, is Mike Penix is looking straight down the middle of the field trying to hold 24. There is really no threat other than Drake London faking this post right here. And he's looking down the middle of the field like he maybe wants to throw that post. But all they really doing is flooding his zone. Because you see your underneath defenders right there. They really just flooding his zone versus cover 3. And that's one of the best route concepts to have versus cover 3 is flood. And it's a huge window. He throws a dart right in there. And what I love about London is, as tall as he is, he's still a yak guy. He is still a yak guy. So if you can get him the ball in catchable spaces, he's still a yak guy. But I want to show you the eyes of Mike Penix. Look at the eyes. That fake holds the linebackers. Look at 9, 42, and 8. Holds all of them. Because Bijan was killing them. Now, they just can't get enough depth. They can't get enough depth. Look at the pocket. Quarterbacks out there will slap some folks, slap some family members to get pockets like this. But look at his eyes, straight down the middle of the field. Holding that safety. Now he's going to come to Drake, I'm sorry. Drake. I said Mike because he reminded me of Mike Evans. First down. 20-yard gain. Let's go to the next one, which is that was a 23-yard gain. This is the 20-yard gain. Going in motion to kind of get, see what the coverage is. And with what they did, it kind of looks like zone. And what they doing is they're running one of my favorite concepts, 3-man snag. And so how 3-man snag normally works, the number 3 runs a quick out or a bubble, trying to draw up one of those defenders. Number 2, the point man will run a corner route. And then the outside guy will run a slant stop. And a lot of times if the number 3 bubbles, when whoever's chasing that number 3, the slant stop will just stop right there. But in this case, they did something a little different. They switched released and ran a quick out. And Drake London just had a spot he was trying to get to between 2 defenders because he knew it was on. Here comes the switch release with Bijan. And so the number 2 became the number 1. I'm sorry, the number 2 became the number 3, but he's still going to run the corner route. Bijan's still going to go quick to the flats, and Drake's just going to find that open spot. There it is right there. The flat route opened up the little slant stop or curl in this case. And look at the ball placement. Look at the ball placement right there. Look at the ball placement. High and away from number 8. And again, looking for yards afterwards. Watch the ball placement from this view, though. Another good pocket. Avoids the two arms. Look at the ball placement. This ball might have been tipped. This ball might have been tipped. And if it was tipped, he still had enough velocity to get it where he needed to. So if it was tipped, he just had enough velocity on it to get it. But I thought it was a good ball placement not to give number 8 an opportunity to knock it out. High and away. And good job of Drake turning that way to kind of protect it from the DB. Because if he turns into him, he might get a chin checked. But him turning away from it protects the ball and protects himself. Again, we're going to check to see what kind of coverage they in. You get some kind of man. And in this case right here, you're playing basketball. London has this basketball background, and all this is a post-up. And what Pennix is going to do, and you're going to see another good instance of ball placement, is just throw this ball to the outstretched arms of Drake London. That's it. Look at the ball placement. Because London is covered. But where the ball is thrown and those long arms he got, there's nothing the DB can do. And then the wherewithal to reach for the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown. Check the ball placement from this angle. Look at that. That's what you want right there. That's what you want. Precision passing. Boxing dude out. And knowing how to get in the end zone. Smelling the end zone and getting there. That 26-yard catch right here. What I love about this is they try to do something different and try to jam him up at the last second. See, try to jam him up, but they don't really take him off his route because it was a pseudo jam. But watch him peek on the inside, try to look at the coverage, because you're gonna get this guy that's streaking down the middle, right on outside the hash. He's gonna take the top off the coverage, and London's just gonna find an open spot. And Pennix throws a dot between two people. Look where this ball is. Look at that. Boy was spinning the ball yesterday. He was spinning it last night, rather. Not yesterday, last night. Then this was a touchdown. Watch Drake London get this DB. He gonna put him to sleep with the release. Ooh. Got him fading backwards. Got him in the fadeaway. Now, again, ball placement. You can't really see it right here, but wait till I show the end zone view. He catches it, and he just don't have to stop what he's doing because it's perfectly placed. Now he can run out the catch, and it turns into a 40-yard touchdown. But again, check the ball placement. Check the ball placement. You can't walk out there and hand him the ball in a better situation. You can't. And again, because of the release, look at how the DB is flailing right now, trying to get back in position. He can't. He falls, takes out the other guy, and turns to a foot race. I'm telling you, if the O-line can protect like they did last night, Pennix to London will be, I ain't gonna say a household name, but it'll be a name at the top of a bunch of leaderboards at the end of this season. And y'all know I'm a huge fan of Mike Penix, so I appreciate y'all for coming back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. If you like this video about Mike Penix to Drake London, hit that like button. Subscribe if you've not done so. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. We here for the big Penix energy. And I'm out. Peace.